Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Soaring high, wings of steel. Under stars, it's surreal. Dreams are real in the sky. Coastal airways fly by. Reggae beats in my ears. Miles away, no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars. Flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name. Life is more than a game. Board the plane, it's on time. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breeze, the sky is cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe's so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we climb. Coastal airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea. Coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near. Feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky. Wonders found
Check. Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, folks? Welcome aboard the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and well, happy 4th of July for those folks who are hanging out as a 4th of July celebration today. I am in complete isolation. I just came back from FS Expo, and I have COVID, so that was lovely. Lovely gift from someone who is whatever. I knew who it was too. I was on the airplane and this person behind me was coughing, and I thought I didn't bring my stupid mask. And I normally wear a mask on the airplane just because of this reason. I always get sick, whether it be a cold or something. I always pick something up. So it really sucked. Can you guys hear me? Just let me know if you can. So I'm not happy, and I'm completely. We had a whole day planned, and this is day 3 now. So I'm starting to get I had 2 days of a fever, and then I'm starting to get the sore throat. It's just lovely. So the doc said, "You're not going anywhere. Just stay in." So I got myself in this office, locked up for the next 5 days or whatever. I don't know. The good news is, as long as I'm healthy, I mean, feeling up to it, I'm going to fly, right? I was like, well, why the heck not? My family's going to go have fun today. They're going to go swimming, and might as well do something fun for me, right, if I can. Okay, good. Anyway, welcome aboard. I know I saw some comments that said they want to see the MAX. Well, we're going to fly the MAX, but I have something cool to show you. Let's see if it works. You see this guy right here? That's why I don't want to fly the MAX right now. This is the WinWing CDU, and I picked this thing up for 147 bucks. Folks, if you don't have this thing yet, you got to get it. It's absolutely awesome. This is a game changer. This is awesome. So it's not configured. I could do mobile flight with the CDU. I still have to work that out. That's why we're doing the NG today. So just bear with me on that one. We are in this Southwest jet. It's been a long time since we flew a Southwest flight. Look at the cowling on this one. It's a mismatched cowling, which I thought was cool. This is from J Aviation. So pretty neat livery from him. I'll just give you an update on weather. I might be coughing and all that stuff. So if I start coughing, I'll try to mute my microphone, but I don't know if I can. So I don't think I set that up. And that's what we got. Weather-wise, we got pretty good weather. A little gusty in Vegas right now. Going to be light turbulence, pretty much forecasted. Definitely on the climb out over the Rockies. It's all bumpy, but in terms of like weather, thunderstorms, we don't have anything to contend with. There is going to be smoke as we get to Vegas, but you know the turbulence right now in the forecast just to the north of us is pretty bad, but nothing really hurting us. So it's good news. All right, let's get into this. Get better soon. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Let me say hi to everybody on the chat here. Dewan, how's it going? Ja, how are you? Mr. Southwest, that's right. Let's get her done. Hopefully we're flying the MAX. I told you why we couldn't. We will here in a minute once I get it configured a mobile flight, which should be good. Max Racing, what's going on? Happy 4th. Yes, happy 4th of July to everybody. Marco, how are you? Denali, what is going on, my friend? Denali has some big life changes coming up. Hopefully you're doing well and you're living well too, buddy. Shelton says 5x5. Sorry to hear that. Yes. Okay. Caught up. Now, let me get the ACARS running, and once we do that, we're going to start getting into this thing. No connection available. Let's try this. Why are you telling me there's no connection available? I don't like that. All right, let me try that one more time, because I got to have a connection here. Because that won't be good. Let's see. Okay. Getting SIM info. SIM is connected, so that's good. I'm going to just click this. I'll do drop down. It says VAT sim status pending, no connection. What are you talking about, man? Oh boy. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, one more time. I did. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay. I might need to update it. I don't know. It's been a while. Okay, sim is connected. Now it says no connection available, and it's going to shut down. Lovely. All right, hold on. Let me just see if I can't download a new one. Maybe that's what it is. We'll find out. So how's your Independence Day, and what is everybody doing? I'd like to know what you're doing. Are you grilling? I was supposed to be grilling. It was supposed to happen. So I think my wife's going to grill. And I'm going to sit here and be like a prisoner. That's all right. I guess I don't want to get them sick, so I'll do what I can. Let's see what we got. Resources. There we go. Let me try to download this and see if I can't get an update. Sorry guys, I had everything ready to go. I mean, we were all set. I think I know why. If it doesn't do it this time, if it doesn't take it, I think I know why. I think I need to restart FSU IPC. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I know it's not. I'm going to go ahead and reboot FSU IPC. This happened before yesterday or something. I don't know. It was weird. Okay, what are we doing? I need to go here. Appreciate your patience. I'm just trying to get this sorted out here. I mean, we could go without it, but yeah, I really don't want to. If I don't have to, I don't want, you know. Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted. Not the one I wanted. Okay, let me do a reboot on that. So come over here. I'll go ahead and shut this down. Exit. Bye-bye. I'll exit out of this. I'll redo it again. I think it's this one. Yes. Good. Okay, let's try the ACAR system again. I'm going to just do the one I had. Log in one more time. If it doesn't work, we'll just have to do old school, which is manual. I'd rather not do it. Yeah, it's going to shut it down. Boom. Although, wait a minute. I think it worked. I think it worked. Okay. We're good. We're in good shape, guys. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Okay. That worked. It's hot in here. Working. Luckily, I'm off early. Oh. Who's lighting off fireworks? Is anybody doing fireworks tonight? I'm going to be hanging out with my dog because it's pretty darn late. All right, you guys. I mean, my dog hates it. My other dog's fine. My other dog hates it. All right, let's go over here and let's get this done. We're on VAT Sim. Let's do this the right way. I'm going to use, so you guys could see me punching stuff in. We're going to go to the FMC. We are in the 737-800 Air Act 2506, July to June 12th, July 10th. And folks, if you want to stick around for the cruise, we'll talk about FS Expo and kind of what was going on there. It was pretty cool. I'm sure you guys saw a whole bunch of stuff, which is fun. We're going to go ahead and enter Kilo. This thing is awesome. I love it. Kilo, DEN, Denver, enter. And then I'll go next page. And actually, let's try the gate. Let's see if the gate works. I think we're in C30 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's try C30. Let's get in there and do C30. Now I'm going to fly this thing like an old, no, it's not on there, like old Southwest, not the new one, the old one. So we're going to use GPS, let's just verify, 46, same settings here, it's the same number. So I'll pull that in the scratch pad and then we'll dump it over there. Okay? And then route, we're just going to hold on this and we'll get pulled in from, where is it? Oh, come on. Hold on. Let's go menu. There. Clear. Menu. There. We got options. I think it's equipment, isn't it? Equipment. Oh, man. You know what? This COVID business. I've managed to avoid getting COVID for 5 years. I've never had it before. So I'm really not happy about it. I thought I was gonna. I'm like, sweet. I think everybody's gonna get it once in their life, right? Or more. It is what it is. Look to your right. Are you there with me? Let me see what you got. Where are you? I don't see you there. I don't see you there. I don't see you, buddy. Somewhere over there, maybe. Let me see if I'm logged on. I might be off, so give me a second. Let me look. Oh, I'm on. Okay. Good. All right. I don't know what's going on there. All right, let's do this. So we're going to go flight plan request here. I'm just going to clear this out. Request. I'm just going to throw the sim brief in there. We're going to select the routing, and we'll do that. We'll go ahead and click request, and I'll let that work its deal. And then while that does that, we're going to go get the catering on the aircraft. So let's get our catering services pulled in. Go there. Load. Route uplink loading. I don't know why I don't see you, Dewan. I see you on the chart, but I don't see you. It's really weird. All right, let's go ahead and activate it. We'll execute it. Let's go departures. I'm going to do some writing. Let's get some weather and all that good stuff going. Did anybody see any videos on the FS Expo? Did you guys look at that at all? Airport, Denver. Winds right now, Denver 0407. 10 miles visibility. Sky conditions are scattered at 1200. We got 21 over 12. Altimeter coming in 3007. Gate C30. Okay. Let's see. ATIS is reporting departures 25. That's what we'll take. We'll take our departure runway 25, which is standard out of here. Obviously, I just wanted to shout out to Chris. Chris, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family, my friend. I know it's a tough time, but hopefully we can give you a few hours of not having to worry about any of that. Life for a minute. All right, guys, let's do this. Flights, we're going to go to our departure. We're taking the Connor 7 outbound. So it's going to be the Connor 7. We're going to go Werner transition. That is correct. And then we're going to do 25 on the runway right there. And we're going to just click execute it. There we are. And then let's go to the arrivals. And I think it's the Chow arrival. Yeah, it's going to be the Chow 3 with the Tiger transition. Nope, gap transition there. Now this is going to be cool. I'm going to have to show you something. I think we're going to be landing 19s, which would be awesome. We'll do a visual, RNAV visual of the 19er. 1809, I'm expecting that. Let's Cool. We'll do that at cruise. I'm going to build it. Now, you shouldn't really build it, but I'm going to build it. The RNAV 19 visual. It's really cool. It kind of follows. Yeah, I'm going to build it and I'll show you. Now, you're not supposed to do that, but what the heck. I'm going to show you kind of how we're going to do it. There is an RMP Zulu to 19 very close. We'll check it out. I'll leave it blank for now, and we'll catch it when we get to cruise. We'll have plenty of time. So, are we getting catering? Or catering, yep. Catering's on the airplane. We'll call the fuel truck. We get the fuel going, and we've got approximately how much gas we pulling in? 15.5 on the fuel. Sorry, there we go. 15.5 on the fuel. I'll click return. Let's go to setup. We're going to go back to menu. We're going to go to here, there, request the fuel truck. Now, I could do it in GSX. I don't like doing that because GSX just throws it all in one shot. I like kind of seeing the fuel gauges go up a little bit. We're going to do 15.7 on the fuel. We'll throw that in the target. And the fuel truck is coming in right now. Was that Ryan? Ryan, what's going on, buddy? He says, Happy Independence Day. Yes, you too, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well and you're enjoying life and you're not working. You know, a lot of people are working. In the aviation industry, you really don't, you know, it's a lot of work. You know, you don't, there's no such thing as holidays. In the aviation field, unfortunately. Well, I mean, I guess if there was, we would all be not going anywhere. Okay, engines, EECs are on, flight recorder. I'm going to do a full. We're going to take this. We are going to simulate a brand new crew. The PSEU light is off. We're going to come down here. That looks good. That looks good. I'll keep those off for now. Seatbelts. I will keep them on. Doesn't really matter, but I'll throw APU on. Window heat. Let's test it. Flip it over. Make sure all four come up. And we're going to drive the overheat. Shut them all off. And then back on. Probe heat. You're just going to flip down. Make sure the lights come on. All that's good to go for now. We have no doors open. We got to open the door, man. Let's start pumping some gas in here. And door is coming open. All right, you guys. All is looking well. One thing I like to do, get this done early, is flip this on right now. It's coming up on the overhead, making sure all the lights are coming on you. Just want to make sure it's all good. Because you'd have to call tech ops. They'd have to come out and do a big deal. By the way, did you guys see the... in Atlanta, there was a storm that was, that works good. Oh no. Okay. This is an issue. There was a storm out on in Atlanta coming in, and it grounded Delta. You know, Delta had to do a ton of inspections on their planes because of the 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 10. 1, 2. Let's see, here's 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's good. That was a little slow. That's all right. Your squibs, make sure your squibs are good. You know what's funny? And I got a dog on the Airbus. You guys know I got a dog on it. I just do. There's something wrong. We pull into the gate, and I see the flaps down. The flaps are like down to 2. So I poke my head in the flight deck. I'm like, hey, why are the flaps down? At 2, just curious. And he said, oh, because the Airbus will have a problem with their sensors if we don't do that. So I looked at him. I'm like, are you serious? His stupid airplane can't take the heat. Oh, guys, that had me laughing. I'm sorry, Airbus fans. I don't know what to tell you, man. That just makes me laugh. And then you got an MD-80 that could go through literally anything. Thing's a tank. Oh, they don't build them like they used to. They just don't. But I thought that was funny. I just did. I got a good chuckle at that. It was above 30 degrees Celsius, so just guess it's a limitation, right? Weird. All right, let's look at the Connor 7. You know I got a dog on him. At least once, sometimes I got a dog on him. All right, we got foams. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So we could do the brief together. I'm going to go ahead and call for boarding. Request boarding. Let's get the passengers going. All right, let's click this. We're going to click departure. We're going to do the Connor 7. Connor 7, where are you? Where are you? That's why. We need to go to the SID first. And then we'll look at Connor 7. There it is right there, just past that. Let's pin that. So I was telling you this big storm in Atlanta. We just took off. We were an hour and a half delayed. It sucked. We had a crew coming in from Detroit, and they were delayed because of weather. So that delayed my flight getting into Providence, and I kept looking at it and going, we need to get the heck out of here, and we need to get out of here now, because if we don't, we are in deep trouble. And we're sitting there, we were an hour, and they knew it too. So the crew called crew scheduling to see if we can get another crew. Crew scheduling said by the time they get to our airplane, it'll be sixes essentially. So they told the flight attendants to keep on keeping on, and we had to wait for the flight attendants. The flight crew was changing, but the flight attendants were not. They were staying on. All right, here we go. We got the Connor 7. Now, one important thing, I don't necessarily... We're going to read some stuff, all right? We're going to read this right here. 25's climb on heading 263. I'll throw that heading there now. I'm just going to dial in 263. Give you guys a good briefing here. How's that? Climb heading 263 to 5,900 feet, and then climb direct to foams at or below 10,000 on track 248 to cross Tavern at or above 12. So basically, it's a nice takeoff here. We'll level at 10,000. We can't go above that. That's because of arrivals coming in. These arrivals come in this way, and they go like this, or they go like this. So they like to keep us a little low, and then we'll have to climb out, which we'll have no problem. This is a 737-800. It's got performance. Not like the Airbus A321 that can't. It's big in the climb. This will be no problem. All right, we got Tavern at 12, Vaughn 14, 16, Connor at 17, then Warner. Now that's what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and take a look. And just make sure our leg page, we got Foams 10,000 below, we got Tavern 12,000 above, and then Vaughn, Tebow, Connor, Werner, and then everything else is good. Let's go in at ref. Let's go and get our, that's just the departure brief. Let's go and get our rest of the stuff. I'll look at your comments right now. Ryan says, if it was an aviation holiday, then they'd be open for it, or at least we'd be doing something like air shows when the airport's closed with the Thunderbirds flying refuel. That's exactly right. But yeah, to answer your first question, I work this evening. I gotcha. Someone has to keep medical helicopters and planes fueled if folks go bananas. You're right. And obviously someone needs to be there for any surprises, corpse jets. That's exactly right. Marcos is the MD-80. Yes. And I have some updates on the MD-80, by the way. It's me and one other dude, not our typical 3-evening crew, but it's all good. We'll survive. Most senior crew airways. There you go. Anyways, we have fun to see you flying some Southwest. Sorry about your sickness. It sounds though your events were good, but definitely had an interesting, real world experience. Marco says, second Airbus rant of the day. I had to. I mean, I had to. Honestly. The sensors? Really? What kind of airplane is this? Like, if that takes it down, I don't know what's going on. What the heck? Oh, man. And then you look at a 7.3, a classic or one of these, and it just could do anything. I mean, it's hard to fly, don't get me wrong. It's heavy on the controls, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. 128. Are we boarding? What's going on here? Okay, we're getting the boarded here. The bags are coming on the airplane. Is our fuel done? I'm sure it is. Ground services will kick the fueler off the airplane. Yes, we have enough. Release. Thank you. All right, back down on the drawing board here. 128.9 on 0 fuel weight. 128.9 for 0 fuel. We'll put that in there. Reserves. We have great weather there in Vegas. Just a little gusty. It's forecasted to be that way. I looked at the weather here at about 5 a.m. Man, I slept so much yesterday. I slept like 4 hours and then another 3 hours during the day, and then I just was beat. Today I'm not feeling that fatigued, but I'm feeling the throat, which is not good. So I'm going to need to take throat lozenges like every 2 hours or something like that. I don't know. 15.5, we'll plan that. I don't know why I can't see you, DeJuan. It's really weird. Cost index, what'd they give us? 40? Yeah, we'll take that. Cost index 40. We're going to do cruise altitude 360. Yeah, it's good to be in Southwest colors. And by the way, I've got something coming on Instagram for Coastal Airways, which puts a little jab into Southwest, just a little poke. I think it's awesome. I think it's fun. You Southwest fans are going to know what it is when you see it. It's going to be great. You're going to like it. Cruise wins. I had to do it, by the way. It was too ripe of a marketing not to. 45. There's our cruise win. We'll throw that in there. Looking at minus 44. I'll put altitude there. And then all that's good. We're going to click OK. N1 limits coming in now. Let's hold off on that. Let's go and get our stuff going. Let me see something just a minute. All right, good. And by the way, I got to do this the right way, you guys. Hold on. Let's do this. We'll throw that. You see that just stops that motor, so that's what you want to do the first flight of the day or whenever you're changing. All right. We're going to do our OPC, onboard performance computer. I'm going to use VTP for this, and we'll go get the numbers. How's that? So we're going to do takeoff dispatch. Unfortunately, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. All right. We're looking at airport info. We're going to go to... I took off out of Mexico City yesterday. I gotta go delete that. It was a Delta flight I did. Runway, we said 25, right? Not 25 right, but 25. There's no 25. I mean, yeah. Whatever, don't worry about it. All right, condition. Weather data's coming in. It's dry. We're gonna go flaps 5. I'm gonna force that. We're gonna go full takeoff. We don't do D rates. Optimum, we're going to set it to flaps 5. Auto, anti-ice is auto. Air conditioning is auto. Anti-ice is off. No on the improved climb. Our takeoff weight should be right around 144.1. 144.1. Percentage of MAC is probably about 18%. Let's see. So let's go to the return. We're going to go to payload. Cool. Pretty light. 146. That's not too bad. And I'm assuming we're going to say about 18-ish. Just looking at that. Well, we might be a little more aft than that, but we'll check it out. So it's calculating. That's what it's doing. It's going through its calculations, and it now spit it out for us. Looking at trim at 6.0. That's where pretty much we got it set. Flaps 5. Cell temp 23 degrees. So very close. We'll just keep it at full power. This is Denver, by the way, so we're going to go full power on that one. You know, it's not that bad. We're going to go takeoff flaps are going to be set to 5. CG, it's 20. All right. And just set the trim. I've got 138, 140, 146. That's bang on, guys. Look at that. 138, 140, 146. I'm going to go ahead and set 146 on the top. Right there. Okay. We're good. And let's take a look at just the margins. All right, our accelerate engine out, accelerate go, we're looking at 7,800 feet. Engine out, we're looking at 7714, so we had an engine out right after V1. Our margin is good. Accelerate stop, which means if we had a, right at V1, we have to stop the airplane. It gives us 8,400 total with a margin of 3,500. Those numbers are great. We'll take it. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and finish up with the FMC in the box, and then we're going to be out of here. Let's go to our legs page. We're going to go to route data next. We're going to request these wins. We'll put those wins in right now. By the way, our MD-80 has gotten a new look for the season, for the hockey season, which is cool. 148. Okay, I'm going to click load. It says, cruise when uploading. Uplink is ready. We got a message. We'll click enter. Done. We're going to go to, yes, I know. Forecast. We're just going to click load. It's going to pull those forecasted descent winds. I wish the MD-80 did this. All right. What did I say? 148. Let's go back to takeoff. 138. Sorry, 138. 140. 146. Flaps 5. Folks, I got to tell you, the 757 is just absolutely beautiful. I've got to talk about that too. There's a lot of things we need to talk about. That's one thing. DeJuan says 7403 on the DA. Yeah. Our airport density was like 8,400. Yep. Marco says, have you tried the new CRJ update? It's pretty good. I've done a couple flights. Not yet, Marco. New livery for the... Curtis, how are you? Yeah, I say new livery. It's a decal. We put a decal on the airplane to celebrate the New York Rangers 100 centennial, which is cool. And we're getting ready here. Let's get the checklist running. We got the airplane loaded. Getting the passengers on board next. And we're out of here. I don't know what's going on here. Give me a second. That's good. Okay. Weird. All right, checklist time. And yes, I'm going to use the checklist from Southwest. And yes, it's going to be old. I wouldn't say that old, but old. These checklists are starting to get like a book. And it shouldn't be like a do list. Like, that's not what a checklist does. A checklist is not supposed to be, that crazy. It should be like this again. That's crazy. All right, let's do this. Before start originating, we don't have to do that, but we're going to do, before start checklist, FMC. Should I say anything? No. I'm just gonna no comment. No comment. All right, briefing. It was complete. Oxygen mass and quantity, we've checked it. Our EECs are on. Navigation switches are normal. Right there. Our display switches, they are auto and normal. Navigation switches, I did that. Fuel, we're cleared with 15,500. We have that on board. We're going to go ahead and throw one of the pumps on. We're going to get the APU running here soon. We'll keep the center pumps off. Passenger signs, they are on. Window heat is on. Okay. Hydraulic pumps. Yeah, let's do this. A's are coming off. Haven't done this in a while here. B's are on. There we go. Nice, huh? And I've got to do something for you guys. I got to get up, hit that thing, and then I'll be right back. Give me a second, though. I've got to do that. All right, let me just finish the checklist, and I'll do that, what I need to do. Hydraulic pumps, A's are off, B's are on. We've got pressurization 36,000. I didn't set that. I should finish the rest of these packs need to be off, by the way. What the heck? 36,000. And we're arriving with 2181. There you go. 2200, that'll work. It's in auto. And the left side on the engine start. All right. We got pressurization set auto. Flight instruments. I've got 3007 and cross-checked. Where am I? Auto brakes on RTO. Takeoff warning horn check. Park brake is set. Aileron and rudder trim centered and 0 before start. Checklist is complete. All right. Nice and long. Let's go ahead and click that. Make sure I'm on terrain. All right, one thing I want to talk about is if we have a takeoff configuration warning horn right after here. This is a really good thing. Matter of fact, it's on our Coastal Airways interview. We ask you the question of, you're taking off out of Denver, and you hear the takeoff warning horn at 14,000 feet with an expedited climb. What would you do? And what is it? And the answer is pressurization, right? You got a pressurization issue. Takeoff warning horn in the air in the 737 means one thing. We've got a pressurization problem. So what we would do is come over here. We throw our masks on, 100%, establish communication, and then the FO is going to look up and go, well, what the heck's going on with my panel? I'm going to want to make sure that's on auto, that's on, and that's on. That's what we want to do. And then obviously we want to look at our differential. About 10,000, we should be about 4 on the diff, which is about right here. So as we climb to hit 10,000 feet, always check you're about around 4 on the differential. It's a good thing to do. Always know your aircraft and what it generally would do. All right, Marco. Oh, okay, we're good. I'm going to go and I'll be right back. I'm just going to set something really quick. All right, are we boarded? Are we ready to go here? What's going on? Do you guys have any questions? We're going to be leaving here right now a little early. Just the push is at 12, so we're going to go early, though. All right, APU is coming online right now. All fuel pumps are coming on. We'll shut the doors, and let's get this show on the road. I think we're done. Yeah. What is that in the back of the airplane? All right. Okay, let's get the let's get our CTAF frequency going, and we'll go. Let me see what we got. Ground tower. There's a bazillion towers. 128.75. So in this particular case, I have no idea what tower frequency we're going to use. So we're going to go ahead and just type in CTAF. We're going to go Kilo Denver. That's going to tell us what frequency to use. 124.3. There we go. So we're going to dial in 124.3. And that's going to be our frequency. 124.3. And then I do have thrown a squawk code. So we'll get that done. And we're going to get out of here. You guys have any questions? What'd I miss? Pretty straightforward departure. Okay. That's what I wanted. Okay, our clearance is blah, 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 blah. We're looking at squawk code of 6514. 6514. Here we go. 6514. That is set. And we're ready to rock and roll, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get the jet bridge connected. We're disconnected, and let's get this airplane rocking and rolling. Okay, we're on the bus. Let's go ahead and get the pushback ready. We'll shut our doors, and we're going to be out of here. Air conditioning coming released. We are on the bus, so we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and release the ground power, and we're going to throw our chocks off. It's pretty warm in Denver, so it's pushing 80 degrees in the cabin. It's 80 degrees in the flight deck. That's not going to happen. That dog don't fetch. Nope. So what I'm going to do is go up here. We're going to go ahead and crank it down. And the way how we do that is going to throw the packs on right now. Bleeds up, and we're going to throw packs on. This is one way of doing it. It's going to shove it to APU high flow. And that's about 80 pounds per square inch coming out with APU high flow like that. At least I think it was, if I remember correctly. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go upstairs. Anti-collision lights coming on. Here we are. Get your comments. Ready. 124.3. Thank you. Dewan, I don't know why I can't see you. Really weird. All right, let's talk about the taxi route. We are here. All right, so on the north side here, we're going to go nose to the right. Nose to the right. No, nose to the left, tail to the right. All right, let me make sure my settings are good, audio settings, because it doesn't look like we are. That and that. Click apply. Click OK. I'm going to get a radio check. Denver traffic radio check. Thanks, Dewan. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, before push, we got 0 fuel weight is set. Takeoff weight is cross-checked. Let's just make sure it's good to go. I've got takeoff weight of approximately 144.4. And our paperwork says the following. 144. Good. Okay, N1s. We're looking at the 0 over 21. We're going to go full power on this one. 101.8 on the N1%. Okay. And we are not reduced to full power. What do you say? Runway 25 set. into the departures. Yes, it is. Just verifying that it is. Okay. Flaps are going to be 5. CDU says 5. We'll probably taxi out. We'll start both engines, and then we're going to go down to Gulf. Gulf all the way down. Now, normally you could start one, but it's kind of a pain in the neck. I mean, we could start one engine, but with the heat, I'll give it 2 engine start. All right, V speeds are set. Stab trim is set. Minimum cleanup altitude. I'm not even worried about it. It takes forever to get it there, but it would be set at 6,300 feet. Okay. Alrighty, flight to door is closed, and we're ready to go. Well, let's do it. You on the airplane? All right, where's the one? I can't see you, dude. I don't know why I can't see you. I think I know why. Let's do this. Maybe. There he is. Man, look at that beast. We'll wait for him. No, he'll go first, and then we'll push. Isn't that a beautiful livery right there? That is a gorgeous livery right there. I don't care who you are. That is a really nice livery. Look at that bad boy. No, I know he's in a Southwest jet, but it's really nice. A real pretty one. We got to fly that again. We'll probably have to fly it to Hawaii this year. That's pretty cool. Well, let me go ahead and give you that right there. All right. They're setting off fireworks already. My dog's not going to like that. Like I said, my dog's not going to like it. Guys, I'm just trying to pound water. We got the new Toby working, I think. It's been pretty good. Gotta wait for the man to move. By the way, you folks watching, do me a favor, just go on the little thumbs up. Boop that thumbs up button. Right now, that helps. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Denver traffic, Southwest 1950, taxi number 25 right via Charlie Sierra is Golf.
You meant 25, but that's okay.
25.
That's right. Denver traffic, Southwest 2612 on the push, Charlie 30. I'll wait till he clears this wing, and then we'll go. All right, he's out of here. We are out of here. Brakes off. Let's go. All right. Ooh, we're going to clear that. All engines clear. We'll start at will. We're going to go ahead and start number 2 first. So, weird configuration we have going on, but let's go bleeds. Stop moving. Bleeds off. Packs off, sorry. I'm just going to do this. This is easier. Packs off. I'm going to start number 2. 2 to ground. Here we go. We got Boris in here. Listen to this bad boy. $25. Here comes the fuel. Right now, fuel's coming up. There's a light. Oil pressure. And 2. We'll set our brake. Looking for rollback. Once we get that rollback, we're good to go. Rollback's good. Let's go up. Isolate, ventilate. Let's go ahead and start number 1. Like I said, I want to get maximum cooling to the cabin, so I'm going to elect to start both engines here. There's 25. Fuel's coming in. There's a light. Pretty much on time push. Oil pressure. All right, give him a salute. We see the pin and the starter cutout. Good to go. We got to roll back on number 1. Let's go upstairs and let's do it. We've got generators come all the way across. Those are looking good. 1 and 2. Inverter looking good there. We're going to come down the panel on. APU's coming off. Okay, propede is on. Those are on. Doors are closed. Trim air's off. Trim air's on. That looks good. Dual bleeds off. Oh, sorry. Okay, continuous. Taxi, set your flaps. Flaps 5. We'll do a flight control check. All right, taxi checklist. Here we go. Electrical generators are on. Propede is on. Anti-ice is off. Flight controls are free. Flaps 5 indicated. C to use is 5. Okay. Transponders coming on TARA. All right, let's go. Brakes off. Listen to this bad boy. Here we go. Listen to those sounds. It's just beautiful. If you don't have the Boris sounds yet, you gotta get them. They're just so awesome. Denver traffic. Southwest 2612. Taxi runway 25 Denver. So this is Toby. I got the Toby head movement on eye tracker. I shut off the eye tracker features, making me go crazy. I like the head movement a little bit better. But it's just me. Maybe. That's it. We're rolling. Love those sounds. I can listen to those all day. Really, I can listen to those all day. Okay, I'm gonna go to Gulf. Check my right. We're looking good. Check to left. Looking good. Then once we get on here, we're going to do a genuine Southwest taxi. Show you how that works. You guys ready for a Southwest taxi? Anybody? I think you guys know where I'm going with this. All right, we're on a straightaway now. And toga. Thrust set. Let's bring her up to about 30 knots. Here we go. Of course, I got to watch out for Dewan in front of me. Pretty quiet here in Denver. Should we turn on the? Yeah, let's make it pop a little bit. What do you say? Injector. I'm gonna click start. I don't know where I'm going, so your guess is as good as mine. Push it over here. Okay. Now let's see. I want to see some traffic here. Pretty quiet. Normally on VATSIM, I don't do that, but no. Enter. There we go. Should see some airplanes populate. There's some United. Now here they come. Ah, shoot. Oh, good. It's like, don't tell me. Yeah, I see them all now. Taxi V2, that's right. If you ever taxied on this on Gulf, it kind of slopes down a little bit. You're on this downhill leg. There you go, that's about right. 30 knots, straightaways for Southwest. That's kind of...
Denver traffic, Southwest 1950, departure number 25 via Connor 7.
That's kind of how it goes. Denver traffic, Southwest 2612. Taxi into position. And waiting. Line up and wait. I was going to say into position and hold. We haven't used that in a long time. All right, Dewan, your job is to get that airplane. All right, let's go, flight attendant. Let's get that thing rolling before I get on that runway. There you go. I'm coming on the runway now. Okay, lights coming on. Looks like landing lights coming on right there, right there, right there, and right there. I'm going to go strobe and steady it. And wing lights are on.
2-5.
I'll check that side. That looks good. Turn that, made that turn a little too quick.
2-5.
All right, let's run the checklist. Takeoff checks coming up. Departure plan, we've already done it. Attendant notification complete. Electrical generators are on. Really? Anti-ice off. Packs. That is important. Packs. Auto. Bleeds are on. Start switches are left and continuous. APU's off. Flaps. CDU says 5 indicates 5 with a green light. Start levers are rattled. Recall. We've completed it. Departure checklist is complete. We're waiting for Dewan, and then we're getting out of here. Let's see. He gets about 5 miles. Chris said, sorry I had to step out. Did I miss anything fun? Just me dogging on Airbus. That was about it. That was... I don't know if you heard that, Chris, but there was a... I should take a picture of this. It's just pretty cool. There's it was more than 30 degrees, and the flaps were set at 2, and I'm like, what? Why? And he said, well, because the sensors will go haywire. And I just shook my head. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? All right, we're out of here. Denver traffic, Southwest 2612, rolling runway 25, Denver. So I thought that was pretty darn funny. Oh, that's, wait a minute, that I don't want. There we go. Let's bring him up. Hey now. Yeah, so anyway, it's just, I thought it was pretty damn funny. Compared to a, nah, you little jerk. Come on. There we go. Compared to a, you know, an MD-80 or a Boeing or something like that. Ah, whatever. No hub. 80 knots. Cross check. Let's loosen some forward pressure on that nose. This is Denver, so it's going to take a little longer.
V1.
We're going.
Rotate.
There we go.
Positive ring.
Gear coming up. Okay, set LNAV up, VNAV up. I'm going to fly it up manually up to about 10,000. We'll do a nice level off here. Increase our speed just a little bit. Okay, flaps 1. Let's do control wheel steering. Put it in Airbus mode. All right, let's go. Flaps are coming up here. Just a minute. Flaps up. You see that traffic target coming in? That's why they want to keep us below that 10,000 foot at foams. So this will be fun. Good practice of level off.
Traffic.
Yeah, all right, we've got a TA. I'm watching him. He's 1,600 feet. We'll start leveling off a little bit. We're going to go ahead and accelerate. Okay, we got to pitch up now. But we can't go too much, so that speed needs to come down. I got the speed. Let's get that level off. Not too much. You want about 5 degrees. There's our turn. We don't want to descend. A little bit more. All right, we're at foams. We're starting our turn. Let's bring it on up. Okay, now let's get the airplane pointed in the right direction. I'm going to go up. Now this is control wheel steering, right? So I want to pitch up here a little bit. About 10 degrees. About right there. I'm not following the flight director right now because we're past foams and we need to climb above 12. So I'm going to go up to 340. So nice climb we'll put in. Okay, now we'll go ahead and engage the autopilot. We're pretty smooth right now, so let's go ahead and engage that. All right, let's do a climb check. Yeah. We got it now. We're good. We're going to go ahead and accelerate. See those mountains? Yeah, I don't like that. So we're going to have to... We're good. We've complied with our altitude restriction. I just like to be a little bit on the higher side. So that's good. All right, let's do a climb check. This is where you know if you have a pressurization problem. Look at our differential. Our diff's coming in about 3 right now. That 4 I'm talking about was from like, at sea level. So that's the difference. Pressurization check, start switches. We're going to throw those off. Let's throw taxi lights off. APU's off. That's it. Let's go. Now, turbulence definitely going to be a thing over the Rockies here. So 12-14. Chris says, okay, I'll let it slide. I thought it was pretty funny. Considering. I was like, really? That's, I mean, in comparison to an MD-80, where it's like, it doesn't care. It could care less. I thought that was pretty funny. I see the mountains, don't hit them. No, I'm trying not to. I was watching the opening ceremony at FS Expo, and they had your coworkers from Navigraph come up, and I was surprised not to see you on the stage like you were last year. Well, have you seen the... well, I didn't write the code for that. That was Alex who wrote the code for the taxi route. So that's why Alex was up there. He's the dev on that, and I think it's a really good thing. I was on the FS Elite stage on Saturday announcing the Academy. So I don't know if you saw that. If you haven't, take a look at the FS Elite on Saturday. You might have to fast forward it, but you'll see me up there talking about Navigraph Academy and what we're doing. And it's actually pretty cool. If you haven't seen that presentation, check it out. It's cool. Do you know if the guys at PMDG were working on a more modern FMC model? Max, I don't know. I do know that they were... I'm going to have to slow down, aren't I? I do know that they were... They had their... So PMDG had a booth, and they were showcasing the 7.4. That's what they were doing. And I think they're working on the 737 for 2024, which is good. Yeah, we're going to have to slow down. Just light stuff, light chop. That's what I'm seeing. 18,000 standard. Come upstairs, shut those off. We'll shut these off. Ring lights are off. That's it. I'm still pressurizing good. And so that's what I know, sir. They were working on the... it's just going to be like turbulence, pretty much. I'm not showing anything. But it's just always bumpy over the Rockies. It just is. I might have to slow it down. We'll see. $280. Anyway, yeah. So PMDG was working on that, and let's see some other notable booths. We saw, well, probably the biggest. I wouldn't say biggest, but the busiest booth I've seen was. Well, there was 3. Pretty much all the booths were busy, but there's 3 or 4 that really stand out as busy. Obviously, Navigraph was one of them because of the taxi. We were just consistently, a lot of people coming in and checking that out, which was cool. I would say Bluebird simulations, to get into that airplane and fly it, they were 3 deep in terms of like lines to get their hands on it. And I ended up flying it on Sunday afternoon, almost when it was over, as the lines were dying down. It was just, it's awesome. I mean, that 7.5 is really cool. We're taking some hits, bumpers. So let's go ahead and slow it down. 280. It's kind of that turbulent penetration speed here until we get a little higher. Climb a little faster, kind of get out of this crap. Welcome to the Rockies, folks. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just, it is what it is. I like the mismatch cowling. It's pretty cool. But they had, the airplane's awesome. Like, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it on YouTube. If you haven't yet, like, he was showing me the amount of systems fidelity they built in. It's just incredible. So, give you an idea. The fuel pump, you turn off the fuel pump and you put up the EFB, it'll actually show the fuel pump spinning down. And they timed how long a fuel pump takes to actually spin and wind down. And that's all simulated. It's just incredible. I had the windshield wiper going on my side. The FO had a windshield wiper on their side. We pull the circuit breaker for the left windshield wiper, it stops. It's just, that's the kind of, that's the kind of work they put into this. And to be honest, I get it. I hear so many people say, well, when is it going to get released? When is it going to get released? To me, I care more about, is it right? Is it going to be right? And do whatever you have to do to make sure that thing is awesome. And then release it. And that's what they're doing. They're taking that stance of, I don't care what the customers are saying. We're going to release it when it's ready. And I think that's a great strategy. I really do. Because you have one shot at a first impression. And I think, I'm going to say this right now, from what I've seen, these guys are the top. They are top all the way up there. I mean, higher than, they are the top dog now in development. Yeah, I know. Phoenix, really? It beats Phoenix, guys. From what I've seen, it beats it. They're the best developer in the industry. And from what I've seen, it's amazing. It's just, I don't know what else to say. It's, the sounds are incredible. I haven't even looked at the cabin yet or anything else. I just, it's pretty darn good. I think we're out of the bumps for now. We're just going to go ahead and keep going. But very notable. Very busy, too. Saw the FS Elite kind of cover the Bluebird simulations, and it was interesting. It is. And it was. Max says, I'm getting ready for the new Airbus A220. The Synaptic, yeah, that looked pretty good. I didn't have a time to mess with it. There was too much going on. I wish I had more time. Again, that was pretty busy. Yeah, technically it's not an Airbus. Yes, true. I know you've gathered a lot of information about it. That way, when it does release, you have some idea what to expect. Oh, it's amazing. This thing is amazing. Like, hands down, this airplane is the cream of the crop. The handle's great, flies excellent. I did a takeoff and a landing, just really nice. The sounds are incredible. I'm looking forward to when it's ready. And I'm looking forward to it being really good. So put it this way, the expectations are high. They're going to hit your expectations. So that's what I could say. I did. Leonardo was there too. So Leonardo with the MD-80, it was there. They've got some new stuff. They're going to do a new release with it. They've optimized the graphics in 24, which was cool. So that's all optimized now. Yeah, so the graphics are no longer like the old school graphics, the 20, FSX stuff. It's all optimized, and so that was cool too. There was a couple of optimization going on for them, which was good. It's good to see that. There was a few other things they did. Another booth that was really busy was Wing Wing. They were next to us, and they were absolutely hammered because of, look what they're doing to the industry, you guys. I mean, this CDU I have right here, we're talking $147. That's cheap. I just give you an idea. There was another retailer, I'm not going to tell you their name. They're selling the same thing, a CDU, for $500. And I looked at them, and they had nobody at their booth. And Wing Wing was absolutely packed. And I'm like, this is what they're either, it's the Southwest effect back in the 90s, because you can't say that anymore, but back in the 90s, that's what's happening. So you either, these hardware developers are either have to get on board and lower their pricing, or they're going to go out of business. That's what's going to happen. Competition is good. It drives competitive. It drives prices down, and I'm stoked. And there's a full Airbus. I saw it was a full Airbus cockpit that they have. Obviously, they're going to make it. I know on the 737, I just got their MCP, which I'm going to do a review on for one of the blogs at Navigraph. So that will be in a newsletter coming up shortly. I don't know, a couple months maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, that was a notable booth. Was Wing Wing. They were just absolutely slammed for good reason. I mean, I went, wow, this is pretty impressive. Their Airbus looked pretty cool. They have the makings of a cockpit. Not everything, but the throttle quadrants coming out. I'll be buying that. I did try the 737 yoke. They have a force feedback yoke and the rudder pedals. I will be buying that whole unit when it comes out. It's absolutely awesome too. It's really, really nice. It feels heavy, like a Boeing yoke is heavy, guys. It's heavy. It's not light. It's it's a little hydraulics, but that's old school. It's like you got to pull, really get that nose up. And that was simulated. It was cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Well, we got some cloud cover here. Let's see what we're looking at in terms of, got 1,000 to go. 34,000. I just want to make sure we're not going any higher than that. I got to go 122.8. $36,000. So that's going to change. We're going to go 360. Up on top. 360 set. Keep on trucking. Cruise. 360 set. All right, let's go to progress. You can see here. Looks like 14 miles top of climb. About 433 miles to Vegas. Pretty close. Let's get your comments. 154. I got mine for 147. I think it was a deal with FS Expo. It was awesome. Yeah, the Wing Wing products are amazing. What was that? Shelton said, I know a lot of people in the comments were highly upset that the EMC cut the guy that flew 18 hours to even present at FX Expo. I don't understand. Help me out on that, Shelton. What were you trying to say? Yeah, the Wing products are just amazing. I'm looking forward to their EFIS panel. Their 737 EFIS. So tell me what happened. I didn't see those comments, so I don't know what we're talking about. We got 1,000 to go here. Again, light turbulence forecast. It looks a little heavy as we get closer to Vegas. Bryce Canyon area. It's going to start picking up. Wow, there's a lot of us flying there. 1, 2, 3. There's four aircraft on the same route. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm super impressed with their products. Their product line is really good. All right, we're good right now. I'm going to turn on off. Ow. Great view of the mountains. Yes, it's beautiful, isn't it? Still, even 154. It's still amazing. Right? Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm going to blow my nose. Yeah, sorry. I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Fighting this COVID crap. I gotta get some more water. I'm running out. All right, guys, let's take a look at the FMC. Let's see what we got in terms of timings and all that stuff. Right now, 289 nautical miles to top of descent. Looks like Las Vegas is online, center. So we'll be getting into center here at gap right around. And I'll expect the 19er. I'll take the visual 19er. Left or right, doesn't matter. Yeah, so I guess you guys voted for, you guys want to see another hockey season, apparently. Okay. I'm going to put a vote out to, oops, I'm going to put a vote out to, my members to see. I know I had it public, but I'm going to try the membership, see if they want to do it. Jeff Reby, what's going on, buddy? He says lost wages. That's exactly right. Lost wages. Yes, sir. 280 miles. Looking at 1912. Just about 45 minutes. We'll be starting our descent into the area. About 395 miles away from Las Vegas. 112.4. Yeah, only Mad Dog. There was a guy from Asia that was presenting his product on Friday, and as soon as he was about to show how the product works, oh, I see. Um, you're talking about the admin? You're talking about on stage? The MC? Yeah, I see. I got it now. Yeah, I heard that. I heard a little bit. I heard about that they cut somebody short. I didn't stay for that entire thing. Um, to tell you the truth, it was so. I was shot. I was tired. We had to set up the booth and everything else, so I stayed for the first 2 hours maybe, and then I took off after that. But yeah, I mean, I saw Wing Wing announce 12 things. I was like, holy cow. I mean, overall, it was a great expo. It was really good. 2 days goes very fast. You guys should come next year to Minneapolis. It's in St. Paul. It's unfortunate because I wanted it in Salt Lake. I was hoping it would be in Salt Lake. And it just, maybe we get lucky next year and go to Salt Lake City. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. It is a beautiful day out here, you guys. Leaving those clouds behind us. Vegas should be good. I don't think there's going to be in terms of weather, it's going to be a little gusty like it normally is this time of the year, but in terms of any weather, anything like that, we don't have it. We're at Grand Junction right there on a VOR. Jeffrey says, Mad Dog now, then, and forever. Yep. Oh, man. I flew it. Jeffrey, I don't know if I told you. I don't know if you heard it. They're coming out with a new release for it. It's an updated graphics, so it's kind of, the graphics are a lot more sharper in the flight deck. And a couple other things they're doing, making some more improvements on it. So it was cool to meet them and see them. We had a meeting with them and our dev team. Another standout booth was Parallel 42. They did an excellent job. They brought in the Patriot Cub. Patriot Aircraft Cub. That was fun. That was fun to watch and see it. They had a cool lounge where it was just tucked in the corner. It was kind of a private lounge there. And it was cool. They had it catered, little couches and stuff for people to come and chill and chat. So that was neat. That was neat to see. I liked it. Really cool vibe from them. So it looks like, you guys, are we gonna, I think we are we gonna go for another New York Rangers season in the Mad Dog until the 7.5 comes out, and then we'll switch it. We'll still fly the Mad Dog, but that 7.5 is gonna be our go-to airplane. Just because of the performance getting out of that airport, it'll help. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see here, 35, we're doing 36. I might need to climb a little higher. Let's see what we have. 248 miles, probably not even worth it. Just looking at turbulence, the forecast is, we should be getting into some bumps. Rotate in the XP world, also paying attention to the Mad Dog again. And are in a new round of updating it. Good. No, that's a bad decision. The Rangers have to have no hope of winning if the Mad Dog is removed. Oh, we're not going to remove it. But the 7.5 is really slated for that run just because its performance is great and, it's going to be a mix. It's going to be some Mad Dog flights, a lot of 7.5s coming up. I can guarantee you that. The 757 is going to be on target when we do charter work. at least out of that airport. Fort Lauderdale's fine. That kind of stuff. Longer run is fine.
1523, taxi to runway 8 via Charlie Sierra, Mike Denver.
What happened? I thought I did. How am I hearing them? Like way out of the way. All right, I just switched at 122.8. Yeah. Marco, what do you say? Hockey is part of coastal history. It sure is. Well, Rangers aren't going to win anything anyway. This year's it's a rebuild. It really is a rebuild year. They made some good moves in the offseason, so that's good. I'm out. And that's one thing I need is a lot of water. Man. I got to get me some water. And a snack. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I stream again tonight? Later in the afternoon? Go to sleep for an hour, get up. I'm really not that tired. I should be tired. I mean, I probably slept about 7 to 8 hours yesterday, which is a lot for me. I only can usually get I love to get about 7. But normally I get 5. You know, it's nothing. So it's been nice. And honestly, I've got a bed behind my green screen here. I've got not a bed, but I've got a sleeping pad. I've got my memory foam. It's for my dogs, really. My dogs sleep there. So last night I threw a blanket over there, in the afternoon I should say. Threw a blanket over the top. I kept the AC running because I have a portable AC to have these both computers run when I stream, and it gets really hot in this office. So I wanted to keep that running to to exhaust the air out of here. So again, I'm trying not to get anybody sick, so that helps exhaust in the air. The other return pulls it in and just going to breathe it. So I'm doing everything I can not to get anybody sick. So, you know, folks, if you're sick, don't fly. Shoot. And I wanted to kick myself, man. Idiot. I can't believe I forgot my mask. You know, in the venue, it's all right. I wonder why an SWA flight? It's a really good question. You guys voted for it. How's about we inverse that? 752 is there only for Transcon. Yeah. Eddyville said people raising their eyebrows about their A350 interior. Oh, yeah, Shelton, with the cabin packs? Yes. That was interesting. Yeah. I didn't get in the fray of that. You know, I've just noticed that people were kind of upset about it. Yeah, so we'll do some Transcons in it. Stream the Mad Dog. Well, Jeffrey, you saw the new Mad Dog flight I got out there. By the way, thank you to the port. I got to give a shout out to Jeffrey, Marco. You guys are awesome for supporting us right now. I don't miss anybody else here. Ryan, thank you, buddy. Good stuff, you guys. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. If you guys want to support us, become a member on YouTube here. Or buy some merch. It's a really cool t-shirt if you like the MD-80. It's actually a 4th of July shirt. It's an awesome shirt. If you go to FSBN, I'm just going to type this in. FSBN shop.com. And it's right there. There's the I think the big deal was, aren't they charging for it? I heard about it. I heard grumblings of they're charging for cabin packs. Did you hear that? Are they charging for it or not? I don't know enough about it. But yeah, anyway, if you like the Mad Dog, check that out. There's a shirt. It's called Fly It High 4th of July. And it's got an American flag with a Marlin and then our MD-80 behind it underneath. Pretty cool. Been enjoying your content for a while. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, my friend. I enjoy yours too, bud. You do a great job as well. Check him out. He's on Twitch. FLN Aviator. He does a lot of United and Southwest flying as well. And that's the reason why we're doing a Southwest flight today. Is you guys voted on it. I don't know. Coastal was part of it. I'm going to do a coastal flight. I've got to get this airplane deployed. I do want to grow about 1%, if I can, of pilots. I know it's hard. I get it. But my gosh. It's tough to get pilots, guys. That I know the barrier to entry is pretty steep. But boy, if you could get through the training. I mean, the training is fun too. It's not just, it's fun, but I think it's fun. You know, so again, if you were thinking about joining us, we do that. And the reason, I got to tell you, and I'm not saying this, I don't want to say this to brag, boast, and I'm not trying to do that. But I talked to one of the controllers from VATS who knows our call sign very well. And he said, and again, he told me this again. He's like, when I hear Riptide, I don't have to worry. And he's like, you guys got it. You guys know what you're doing, and you got it down to basically a science. And every one of your pilots doesn't have issues. And I'm like, yeah, that's why it's steep, and that's good to hear. There's a lot of other VAs that are just sign and fly, and I get it. They're fun too. I may have joined another one. We'll see. But obviously, I don't really have a lot of time, so it's good to get a Southwest flight out of the way. I haven't flown Southwest in a long time. Long time. I think the last one was the MAX I did when it just came out, when iFly just came out. So, it's been a long time. We're going what are we at, 360? All right, let me take a look. Turbulence is going to come up here a little bit on us. Looking at 11, and we've got about 187 miles. I'm going to do something that is pretty cool. I'm going to build a route. The problem by doing this, if I build it, they might not give it to me. I'm going to request it. It's an RNAV visual approach. It's not on the charts. Okay, this is where it gets fun. It's not on the charts. It's a proprietary chart from Southwest. And I'm just going to look right now. I've got my iPad up here. And I want to see if I'm able to do it. We got to start planning the descent. I'm going to go to the bathroom, fill up my water, come back before we do that. Let's see what we got here. If I could just try to see if I can get Las Vegas. I can't believe I don't have it in here. What? No, surely I have to have it in here. Now I gotta find it. I have it somewhere. Wait a minute, maybe there's a reason why. This should take it. Ah. Bummer. I don't know if I can find it. I thought I had it saved somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna be a bummer if I can't find this. Not good. You know I have it saved. Let me see. If I go to my bookmarks, others. Nope. Let's go here. Yeah, it sucks. Well, that's a bummer. It's okay. I have it somewhere. If not, we'll just do the normal deal. Alright, I'm going to get up and hit the restroom. And then get some water, come back, we'll start our descent. Captain Shammy, how are you? They don't kick you out. Will do. Hello. Oh, you're. Oh man, that sucks, Chris. Have I moved into 2024? That's a good question. Certain things, yes. MD-80, yes. Obviously 737, no. Airbus, yes. 24. I'm starting to try to fly it more and more and more. So that's kind of where we're at. We're going to do the RNAV visual. It's loosely. The thing is, we have ATC up, so it just depends on what they want to give us. I don't know. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the restroom really quick before we just start our descent. Got about 151 nautical miles to top of descent here. I'm going to go ahead and get in the here. I'll let you guys look out the window. And I shall return in a little bit. Just I gotta hit the restroom and get some water. Alright guys, here we go. Sorry, I'm back. I'm loaded for bear. I do like Leonardo. So I can do Mad Dog in 24, absolutely. I'm loaded for bears. Been flying alright. Captain Shammy says, been alright flying a Southwest leg to Boston from Denver. There you go. We have heard you on comms earlier. Yes, I'm sure you did. Jeff said, I do like Leonardo quite a bit. It's an awesome airplane, man. Love the MD-80. It's a lot of people don't like flying it because it's a lot of work. Okay, we got this one. Vapo Cool Severe. I'm going to use that probably in 2 days when I'm shot. Then we've got Ricola Swiss Alpine. Cough drop. Try that right there. And then this guy right here. So I'm loaded for bear, man, which is good. My wife did great on that. She just got a ton of stuff. All right, guys, 107 miles. Let's go and get the paperwork knocked out. We'll take a look at the weather report. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to stream again. I might take a rest here a little bit. And I might switch gears and go into a coastal flight. We've got the 737-800 to do. We're going to go from Miami to Tampa, and I'd like to go to Islip. If I could go do that today, it would be fun. I do have some work to do, but most of the time, I think we're going to be all right. All right, let's see. I want to pop in a throat lozenge here. My throat's starting to bother me. Let's go weather here. Weather. And by the way, I looked at the NOTAMs. There's nothing really pressing. There's one thing on the NOTAM I saw earlier is that expect smoke tonight because all the fireworks, which I thought was pretty cool. Auto ATC, what's going on there? Did ATC drop off? They did. All right, so we have no ATC online at this point. All right, we're going to do Las Vegas. They're out. So it's up to us. We're going to go 19er. 190 at 11. With visibility 10 miles. A few clouds at 18,000. 32, man, that's hot. 32 over 07. Altimeter 29er, 9er, 5. We're going to go runway 19er. I might do the visual. I might plug it in now. I think we could do it. The RNAV visual left or right. I'm going to pull this thing up. I'm going to get it. I got to find it, but I'm going to get it. All right. So let's plan that. We've got about 90 nautical miles to go. I'm going to go ahead and find it. Sorry, yeah, we'll see ya. Chris sent me a text. And happy 4th of July to everybody. Okay, we're going to do landing en route. It is going to be Las Vegas. We're going to go 19er. And we got to get this done quick here, guys. 19er left. Because that might throw it off. I'm going to give you a good view. Let's go 19er right. We'll sidestep it. We're going to... No, I'm not going to do that. Conditions. Flaps 40. Now let's go flap 30. Auto off, none. Landing. Weight. It's gonna happen quick because I got to get this done. So. Landing weight. Weather. No. Where are you? Flights. Landing weight right now. Estimated landing weight 135.3. 6 knots to go. While that does that, I'm going to try to find my charts to show you guys something cool. You're kidding me, right? Let's see if I can do a search on my drive. Not there. Done. All right, guys. So landing data, auto brake 3 gives us a caution. So let's not do that. Let's go flap 40. Let's calculate that. See if we can't get better performance out of it. While that does that, I'm going to come over here, click this, look for this, go into here. Change it to this. Do a search. Ah, man, there's a lot. I've got it. Got it, I've got it, I've got it. Dang it. It's in a zip drive. Oops. All right. What are the numbers saying? Done. Ooh. Auto brake 3, 51 minutes. All right. What's going on here? Idle reverse. No. We want full reverse. Go. 64 nautical miles. Boy, this is coming awfully close, isn't it? Too close for my blood. Let me go to your comments. No, you can't do PMDG in 24, not yet. At least in the 737. Travis, safe travels. Have a great flight. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming on. Okay, this is better. Auto brake 3, 7,000 feet. That's our distance we need. 18 minutes for the heat on the brakes. So we'll go auto brake 3 on this one. One more click, and then looking at the chow 3, I'm going to have to tell it we are going to break off. So this is going to be fun, you guys. I'll tell you right now, because we're changing the runway. So we're going to go arrivals, departures, click arrivals. We're going to go into the chow 3, and I'm going to get vectored here to 19 right. It's going to be an RNAV 19 right. RNAV Zulu, son of a gun. 19 right. Okay, you can see how it's screwing me up, right? So we got McCarran. Let me see where the heck we are. McCarran. We've got Phil right there. So we're going to go Phil. After McCarran, it's Phil. So I'm just going to throw that in there. Then it's Allen. Then it's Chow. Then after that, it's Wolf, Satchel, Fila, 9,200. Bow at 7,000. Pen. Neon Pen. Execute. Watch the airplane descend very soon. Boy, we just got that done. 44 miles. I gotta let my dog out. Okay, that's done. Now I need to get the chart. The grand old chart. Let me see if I can. My drive. Come on. Okay. I'm going to download this. I can put it on my iPad, which I need it. What the heck is going on? That is not the right one. Are you kidding me? Sorry guys, I'm trying to look here and that ain't gonna do it either. Shoot, do I not have this? That's not good. You're kidding me? Alright, dog, I'll let you out. Alright, let me let her out. There are 44 miles to go. I can't find this thing. Alright, I'm going to go up and change the altitude, and then I'll let her out. I'm going to go down to 6,000 feet. I know. Okay, there's 6,000 set. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to let this dog out. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. That's like not good. There's an update. Oh, come on. No bueno. It's not in there. That is a bummer. I don't know if I can find it. One more Hail Mary. Let's see if we got it. No. No. Maybe. I might have found it. Maybe. Maybe not. I found it. Well, not yet. Now I found it. Okay, we're going to go from Penn to Kivy, defrig. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You're just looking at 19 right, defrig, dance, chong, flock, done. It's actually the same one as we have in our approach plates here. So literally there's no difference. There's just slight difference, but there really isn't. If we look at the charts here, there's no difference between this and we're doing the 19 right. I'm going to give you guys a good view of the strip right here. That's the one we're doing, and the RNAV visual is just like this. It's the same the same stuff. We have Penn, as I'm looking here, max 210 knots. That's about 190. Then Kivy at about 5,300. Then we've got D-Frig versus Mob. So 19 right? Dance, Chong, Fluke. It's almost the same, and then it takes us right into it. So that's it. Piece of cake. That's what we're going to do. And the arrival, the star, is the Chong or Chow arrival, and we are on it right now. So we started our descent into the area, and you can see as we drill down, we came it hooked up here. We changed, remember that big gap? That's what we changed. We're going to Phil, and then Allen. Chow's the 16th. I'm just checking my, let's check our leg data here. Yeah, 250.16 below. That's good. So once we hit Chow, when we're coming up here, we go Wolf, then Satchel. Yes. Flea, 9,200. Yes. Boo, 7,000. Yes. And then we got Penn at 6, 190 knots. It's done. Okay, guys, that's the. And then let's do one more thing. Let's talk about where we're going to exit off of. I got to take me one of these throat lozengers. Starting to get me now. All right. So once we land, probably want to exit off of. We can see it. I'll just get a little closer. I want to kind of get on. If we could get off a uniform, that would be good. I don't know. Probably gonna be a little longer than that. Maybe Yankee. We'll go Yankee to Bravo. We'll go Bravo 6, and then our gates are going to be in the Charlie section. I think we're on Charlie 4 or 5 or something. All right, that's what we got. You guys have any questions? Nice visual approach. Thanks, Shammy. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, we got it. I've got to send a message here. Vertical Sim. Tampa for MSFS $9.99. Only at Vertical Sim. That's a good price. If you don't have Tampa, now is the time to get it. It's cheap. All right. Here we go. I'm going to tell everybody Tampa's on sale. Go get it. If I can find it. There we go. All right, seatbelts on. All right, so that's done. Sorry, I'm sending a couple texts really quick. All right, we're good to go. I gotta get back to flying, don't I? No questions. All right, that's good. I like that. We don't have to do anything until, 18,000 or so. I will set the ILS 19er. If there is an ILS 19er, I think there is. Nope, there isn't. All right, so we just leave it as is. Okay, since they're off a line, tower frequency should be, I don't know. Let's find out. We shall find out. I don't know what frequency it is. .CTAF. There's just so many of them. Well, give it to me now. 119.9. Okay. Simple. Yeah, it's just us today. 119.9er. Okay, 119.9 set.
23 departing runway 26 right.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and program and do the Coastal Airways thing. We're going to come down here. I'm going to show you. So, you see this vector? We're not going to vector that. We're just going to go like that. Enter. Run 19 right. We'll throw that in there in the scratch pad. Then I'm going to go to the fix page. I'm going to dump it over the fix. I'm going to go /15 /5 /3. Good, and that gives us 3 rings around the airport. Really helps us with visual on when we should get this airplane configured-ish. What a beautiful day
Las
here.
Vegas traffic, Southwest 3873 is airborne, passing 2,500, clear runway 26 right.
Vegas traffic, Southwest 1926, we're going to be landing on runway 26 right, Vegas.
How in the world? Oh, weird. Okay. Okay, folks, there's 18,000 coming up. Word around the water coolers that SW is trying to expand its international footprint. It sure is. Yeah, they're going to link up with Iceland Air and heard Air China or something too. It's crazy. Definitely different. Okay, guys, lights coming on. Wing lights are on. I'll throw the taxi on for now. Okay, altimeter set 29095. Okay, guys, what did I miss? Descent checklist. Let's do it. Minimums. It's visual, so
Vegas
I mean,
traffic, Southwest 1926,
we could just
runway
bring it
26
up
right,
to
we're gonna be rolling. Vegas traffic.
2,000. Sorry, guys, I'm chewing on a lozenge right here. All right. Come on, what's the altitude? See what I mean? Takes forever. Altitude is 21. This is a little more flying, but I figured I want to give you guys a nice, nice view. Right? China Airlines, yeah, and then Iceland Air too, or something like that. I thought. 2471. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? This EFIS is just takes forever. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, Southwest is not the airline that I knew. That's not the airline that you knew back in the 90s. That's gone. They're just not the same. Southwest, as you guys know, I've been beating the drum for years and years and years. Yeah, broccoli and cheese soup in the fridge. Oh, awesome, my wife. And then 2 more soups on the counter. We're going to Cherry Hill about noon. We'll be home. Cook on the grill about 2:30. All right, keep going. 24. My wife got me soup, so I'll take that. Sucks. Everybody's going to go swimming, and they're having a good time, which I hope they do, you know. But I was looking forward to it. I don't know. People bug me. At least wear a mask. This woman's on the airplane. She's just hacking behind me. You know you got COVID. Put a mask on. Like, why are you flying? Oh, gosh, it bothers me. So now I have to sit there and wear a N95 because of idiots. I just do. I don't want to get sick. I don't even want a cold. Gosh. Not cool.
Vegas traffic, Southwest 1950, you're sending me the Chow 3 inbound, visual 19 right.
Hang on. My wife's texting me here. She's leaving. Okay. Oh, by the way, free bags. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love it. I'm telling you, look for Instagram. Stay up on Instagram. And I'm talking about the coastal Instagram. Ooh. Okay. Awesome. These are huge. I'm just telling you. I can't tell you how nice those are. Take a swig of water. All right, 10,000 feet, guys, coming up. Yeah, you guys are going to want to pay attention to the Coastal Airways Instagram page coming up. You're going to see an ad. I'm not going to tell you what the ad says, but you're going to see it, and you're going to instantly, you Southwest fans who have been fans for a while, are instantly going to remember what this was. I love it. All right, 10,000 feet. Here we go. Attendant notification. Done. That's on. Let's see our descent checklist. Minimums. Oops. Didn't want to do that. You never want to hear a pilot say that, right? Drag required. How much? Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll throw the drag out. Okay, minimum set VRFV target set and noted auto brakes on 3. Recall is complete. Checklist is complete. We're headed to braking off on the Chow 3. Okay, we're good there. I'll keep that brake on. Let me call Vegas traffic, Southwest 2612 at Sashel, 10,000 feet, expecting the visual 19 right, Vegas. Hands on the thrust on the whatever this thing is, the speed brake. Komazuyama, I'm good there. I'll just throw it in. You guys want me to stream later? How soon before it gets posted? I don't know. Probably. Captain Shammy says free bags. Did you see it? Yeah, you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love it. I'm just telling you. It's very much Southwest-esque in the 1990s. That's all I'm going to say. All of our ads are, really. I mean, if you read our ads, they're very much like Southwest style in the 90s. Some are pretty funny out there. Anyway, okay, we're coming in 6,000 feet here, 250 knots. So I'll have to start slowing down here to 190 on the max at Penn. What a beautiful day out there in Vegas. Isn't it gorgeous? Are you expecting to give the approach to you? Who are you expecting to give the approach to you? What? I don't know. I don't know what that meant. Really like the color of the PFD. Yeah, thanks. It took me a while to get it. Maxwell, are you going to buy Windwing full-size Boeing yoke? Yes. Just don't let anybody named Elliot take over Coastal. No. No, we're doing good on our cost structure. I just need at least one more pilot this year. That's what I'm looking for. Anybody want to fly an MD-80? Anybody want to fly a 737? I'm looking for pilots. I'll tell you what. And I only want to grow, 10% per year for the airplanes and the routes, 1% for the pilots. So right now we get about 15 pilots. Looking at, 1%. Maybe I can get one. I'll be happy in a year. And then we'll grow 3 airplanes in a year. So that's kind of our growth plan. Very much like Southwest. That's how they grew. 10% a year. But we need pilots to fly them. I'm just saying, shoot. And we have a good variety. We're going to have the 7.5, 7.3, MD-80, and we have the 7.2. And you guys, the 727, you don't have to do, the training is not that crazy with the 727. It's a couple flights, over the shoulder, check ride, some radio calls. That's it. That's a fun airplane. Holy smokes, those are fun. All right, 6,190. The biggest one we have is the biggest training is the 7.3. And we're developing the MD-80 as we speak. What's going on? Drag required. Yes, we have the drag. We're pushing it. So brakes up. Let's go. What's that? Is that a solar farm? I don't know. Shoot. Oh. I don't know. What did I say? Did I say something on
Las Vegas
CTF?
traffic. Good afternoon. American 2002. We're taxiing 26 right via Charlie.
We got lasso in effect or what? There's the strip. I don't know what I said on CTF, so if I said it wrong, I apologize. I don't remember. That's probably because my my brain is half throttle right now, like usual. All right, there we go. 6,000. Drop it all the way in. Speed brakes, burning all that fuel. Zero it out. Okay. 190 on the
Biggest
speed.
traffic, Southwest 1950, short final and right.
All right, guys, we're switching the guns here at Penn. 190 on the speed. We're slowing it down. A little on the fast side. All right, I'm gonna have to get the gear down quicker. Gear down. Got to get that drag out. Slow us down a little bit better. 170. Vegas traffic, Southwest 2612 on a base leg, runway 19 right, Vegas. Hey, speed brake armed. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this because I want to release all that traffic. Flap 15. All right, we're going to go ahead and slow down that. Flap 30, flap 40, landing checks. Up to ref. Altimeters set, packs for auto, start switch is required. Speed brake is armed, green light. It isn't. It is now. Good. Landing gear down 3 green. Flaps 40-40 green. Okay, we're good. I got the aircraft. You guys ready? Got in sight. Look at this bad boy. It's beautiful. About 3 nautical mile final. It's off.
Las Vegas traffic, American 2002, 26 right, full length, taking off on the Raider 2 departure.
There's the sphere. Giving you guys a good look here at Las Vegas. Coming up on speed. Getting low. There we go, right there.
Traffic, Southwest 1950, clear on runway 19 right.
Thank you. Good one. Vegas traffic, Southwest 2612, short final. Runway 19, right? Okay, where's
Sorry,
that
which
wind
one were you
cam?
on final?
19, right?
Roger, then we'll hold short if you're on short final.
Woohoo! Gotta love the thermals. There's the up. Yeah. Lost a lot of airspeed on that one.
Southwest 1950 crossing 19 left.
100.
Vegas.
50. 30. 10.
Reversers. Speed brake. Las Vegas traffic. Southwest 2612, clear of the runway 19 right.
Las Vegas traffic, American 2002, taking off 26 right, Raider 2 departure.
All right. Welcome to Lost Wages.
Las Vegas
Alpha
traffic,
Yankee.
Southwest 3288, sending me in the Raptors 3, expecting 26.
Love it when a plan comes together, you guys. All right, let's clean her up. We'll stop right here, just make sure nobody's coming in the opposite direction.
Approaching 01 right.
All right, let's make sure get our charts pulled up. All right, we got off on Yankee. We're gonna go ahead and cross on 1 right. I don't see anybody on final. Vegas traffic, Southwest 2612, crossing 1 right on Yankee. Actually, Bravo. All right, let's clean it up. That's off. That's off. go ahead and shut everything else down. Do the cleanup. Lights coming off. APU's coming on. Strobes off. Wings off. Taxi's still on. We're going to go down Bravo. We'll jump up to... they use Bravo a lot, so we're going to get on Charlie. How was that landing? Was it alright? Pretty, huh? Welcome to Lost Wages, where the local time is 1:37? 12:37. Okay, we're gonna go down Whiskey here to the Sea Gates. Let me see your comments. Take the Mickey out of me. 116, that's probably why. You guys think I should stream later? Should we jump into another 800 for Coastal? I'm probably gonna eat breakfast, eat lunch, and then go down that route. D, I'm going to gate C21. Viva Las Vegas, yes. We lost some airspeed on that run, didn't we? So that drop, I was like, ooh, that got a little spicy. Recovered though, which is good. My taxi speed's 22. I gotta start slowing down, don't I? I gotta get down to 15. I get it. Even slower than that. Well, this is Southwest. It should be like $1.20 in here. All right, let's call up GSX to let them know what gate we're on. Ah, shoot. Didn't want that. No. Ah. Hold on, bro. Yes. We want the C gates and we want C21. No. Boy, it's been years since I've been here. It feels like it, at least. Taxi lights off. Been a long time. We're going to shut down number 2. Okay, let's shut it off. Whoa. Nice. I gotta get on that center line. Tap the brakes. Alright, yeah, just don't keep turning me. Oh my gosh, really? I mean, really? $23 feet. Bang! Right there. Yeah, good. She likes it too. Good. Park brakes on. That's on the bus. That's off. Seatbelts off. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the APU bleed just because the passengers will get hot. That's off. Anti-collision lights coming off. Fuel. Oh my god, that's off. Well, welcome to lost wages. Let's go ahead and get them deplaned. We're done. Deboarding, please. Now let me see if the ACARS picked it up. I don't know if it did or not. I hope it did. File the PIREP. PIREP has been approved. Thank you. Awesome. Done. Yes, I want to quit that. All right, once we get... we're going to go ahead and get the chocks on the aircraft. Yes, I do want ground power. Yeah, it felt like low-level wind shear there. I had to recover. I had to push that throttle way up to get that speed back. I was waiting for the updraft. I never got it. I never got the increase in wind. It's just a decrease. Yep. Mach 10. Why does SWA skip the 20-foot call? I don't know. It's a good question. They just figure... They call 10, but that's it. That's just something they've always done, I think. Oh, I need to turn this off. Let me get the chocks on the airplane. Chocks are on. We're going to go ahead and connect the ground power. Make sure it's blue. Yep. Good. Now we're on the bus. APU's coming off. That is coming off. And we are going to request the air conditioning cart because that would be tremendously hot. Packs are coming off. APU bleed off. That's it. We're all done, ready to go for the next run, which we won't do, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. Welcome. Have a great 4th of July. I'm probably going to try to stream later. I don't know how many of you are going to be on. That's fine. I know it's the 4th of July and not a lot of people online, but I might. I'm going to be stuck here anyway, so might as well have fun, right? I'll probably do the coastal. Like I said, I want to complete the coastal flight, so we've got to go basically it's a day 2 trip. We're doing day 1. We already finished day 2 because it's the same flight crew. So we've got to take an airplane from Miami up to Islip before 9 p.m. So we've got 2 legs to do. We should have no problem. We should be able to get there, relatively, well, it depends, but yeah, we should be good to go. So that's what that is. What CS tag leg it will be? It will be, they have, like I said, Miami to Tampa, Tampa to Islip, and then we're done. And then I already did the day 2. I already filmed it. So that's all. Because I went from, remember we streamed it. We went from Islip to Tampa. Then I went from Tampa to GSP. I didn't stream that. I didn't record it because I was exhausted. And then I did fly GSP to Miami. I think I recorded that. So onward and upward. We're going to Tampa next. So, and by the way, Marco and Jeffrey, you guys saw the MD-80, the US Air I did, right? That's up there and ready to go for you guys as members. We'll probably be posting that. A nice retro look.
Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 3288, turning final, 26 left, Las Vegas.
Well, it was fun. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us on the 4th of July. I want everybody to have a safe day, a healthy day, and I'll try to do the same. And we'll see you guys here probably in a little bit. Yeah, I'll be on VATSIM. Yep. I will be on VATSIM, so that will be it. Yep, thank you. Appreciate the thoughts and all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys here in about maybe an hour or 2. Well, I'll fire up. Depends how I feel after lunch. All right. Take care, folks. Have a good day. And for those that want to join, just make sure you hit the notification button if you want to see the next stream I do with Coastal Airways. And that's it. Onward and upward. Another 800. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Remember this. Keep the blue side up and the brown side down. We'll see you guys on the next stream. Ciao.
Board the plane, it's on time. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we climb. Coastal Airways, oh my.